2:54 a.m. -6 degrees. And this is how I survived the winter. This is how I survive nights like this. So, honestly, I don't even know how I've survived this long. It's like amazing, but this is what I do. I'll run the van and cut the heat on until it's like basically as hot as it can be in here, right? Then I'll cut the van off and I'll wrap up in this blanket. But the way I wrap up is I wrap up in the blanket and I tuck the ends and tuck the corners so that there's like no cracks, no air gaps. And then I'll kind of crunch up into a ball like this. And it's just straight body heat. I'm just relying strictly on body heat. Now what happens is I usually fall asleep before like the heat creeps out and I start to get cold. Like right now I'm still cold, but I guess it's not, cold to the point where it would like, take me out. I'm trying to keep a sense of humor with this, but yeah, I'll wrap up in here and just rely strictly on body heat. I remember like learning about body heat as a kid. I always used to like watch war movies and survival movies, and I'm just like, okay, heat up the van as hot as it can get. Hurry up, wrap up in the blanket, tuck the corners, tuck the ends so that there's no air gaps, and then kind of crunch up into a ball, and now I'm relying on body heat. And then I usually fall asleep. But what happens is, like today, I woke up in a cold sweat, like I had a hoodie on, and it was just drenched. I was cold, but I was full of sweat. So it was like that cold sweat. So I took it off. I mean, if I could go outside and like squeeze it, like literally sweat would just fall out. But this is how I've been surviving. This is how I've been staying warm, on these cold winter nights. Now, the problem is it keeps me alive. It works. But I usually try to wake up around either 5-ish, 6-ish, or 7-ish and pull off before the neighborhood gets like, really active. So I try to get out of here, before they see me. But when I tell you, when I take these cover off, and I just got one blanket that I got from Walmart for $30. It's not like a heated blanket or nothing like that. It's just a regular blanket. But it's been keeping me alive up to this point. So when I emerge from the covers, the van is like completely